Dr. Patricia Jo Grover, the goal achievement strategist and the queen of retaking, reshaping, and remaking lives, businesses, and futures. Here with you this morning in my kitchen. So let's talk today about being engaged in our own lives, showing up for ourselves. That's quite the concept, isn't it? Because so many of us get busy with so many other things. So here I am in my kitchen and I'm going to grab my coffee. So grab your coffee or tea and come hang out with me. So today I have the regular coffee, the brewed tea in the base of my Delgado coffee, and the base of the brewed tea with tamarindo flavor, which is spicy and sweet. So that's what I felt like today. So grab your coffee or tea and come hang out with me. Again, today, and being engaged in our own lives. So let me have a seat here. And what I mean by that is showing up for ourselves. Many people can relate to getting so busy that you're just running around, you're doing everything, and your focus is on trying to do everything for everyone else. We always put ourselves last. And I know many families and working moms and stuff can understand this. And I'm sure men can too. When you're rushing around and sometimes you're trying to get out of the house and you have different shoes on or that don't match or not matching socks or whatever the case may be, or just the wrong clothes for where you're going to be going because you're just in such a hurry. Well, think about this when we put ourselves into those situations. Just think of a McDonald's employee showing up and they have a couple part-time jobs. One of them happens to be at Burger King. And just imagine an employee that works for McDonald's showing up in a Burger King uniform. What happens with that? When we're not showing up where we're supposed to be, who we're supposed to be. So that's what I really want to talk about is showing up for ourselves, putting ourselves first and not letting other things get in the way of who we are authentically and for us to be honest with ourselves. Who is it that we are? What do we want out of life? And many people, if I ask somebody what you want, people don't know the answer because we always have everything else in mind. Well, I want to be a good employee. I want to be a good mom. I want to be all these things, which you do, but for yourself. But what do you want for yourself? And that would make you happy, to give you that fulfillment out of life. Because we have our jobs, right? We have our jobs, and if we're a parent, we have to be our parent, and we want to do that to the best of our ability. But what do we want for ourselves and out of life? And what will we put on this earth to do with our skills and talents? We have them. Many people haven't found them yet. So I wanted to just plant the seed today because I'm starting to put together an event that I'm going to start doing. I've been doing my Bliss events, and prior to COVID, I started doing Bliss retreats. But then I went to all virtual and a 3-hour workshop. I dialed it down to a 3-hour workshop then, besides being a whole day. But now I'm looking at doing events again. And this fall, I'm going to do an event, Falling in Love with Yourself. So you're going to hear more about this, but risers, start thinking about becoming engaged in your own life. Learn how to put yourself first and not feel guilty about it. And I'm not saying not be the good parent, employee, friend, or anything that we need to be. I am just saying all those things are part of who you are, but where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, in 10 years or more? Where would you like to see yourself? And start thinking about what it is that's going to help you get there. Okay, risers, until next time, rise above the challenges that